Hi everyone. Yesterday I was asked to post a video about how to get into game dev, and as someone whose whole life has revolved around games, I had to respond as soon as possible. So without further ado, I'm Surface Code Studio, and this is the most important information I think anyone trying to get into game dev should know. I'll get into your exact question in a moment, but first hear this. In reality, there's only one thing a beginner should focus on more than anything when it comes to game dev. It's not coding, it's not art, it's not story writing, and it's nothing else glamorous like that. It's a simple mindset. I'm not kidding. That's all you need. Coding comes with knowledge, and so does art and every other skill. Practice makes good enough, but practice is only ever achieved by those who open themselves up to it. I'll explain. In game dev, people usually think the hardest part is programming, but I'll demonstrate with the indie classic, pixel art. Here is a character sprite. It looks good, but off. I could totally use this in a game, but it could be better. And what you probably aren't expecting me to say is that it doesn't matter right now. I could fiddle with the sprite and do better for sure, but as a beginner, everything is a stepping stone. Do your best and never be dissatisfied with yourself. Don't make invisible quality barriers that you need to pass to continue. Instead, have fun with it, call it a day at good enough, and come back around whenever you want. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. This idea can be taken into everything when learning game dev. The greatest games don't have the best graphics, the cleanest code, or the most beautiful art. The greatest games are made with enjoyment and passion. And fun fact, good enough is a bar that goes higher with your own skill, so if you just stick with it, your good enough will be leagues above what you ever thought your best could ever be. The greatest part about game dev is when you can push past the setbacks, the annoyances, and the mind-warping concept of what a quaternion is, and just create stuff for other people to experience. At the end of the day, as a beginner, your starting engine matters very little. Mine was Unity and Visual Studio as the code editor, but you can pick up anything and start messing around. Take any notes you need on a Google Doc, and draw your own image assets using whatever garbage website lets you. I spent years on those before I was gifted Aseprite. I can't stress enough that your tools as a beginner are never what's going to hold you back. I also can't really give a generic one-size-fits-all tutorial for programming, so come up with a basic game you want to make, look up a tutorial that already exists, and just make it. Take one game mechanic at a time and learn. Good starting projects are things like Pong, Snake, or Flappy Bird. But you can even start with a 2D platformer or shooter if you're a fast learner or want a challenge. After that, explore. Add something you think would be fun, or move to a new project. Whatever you think you'll learn the most from. And don't forget to Google everything. Seriously, everything. Being a good programmer is just knowing how to Google. I'm not kidding. Anyway, good luck, don't you dare ever give up, and see you next time.